It is the dawn of a new day in England, a new era of peace. The country stands unified, free from the rebellion of years past, while military triumphs abroad have made England a power unrivaled among the nations of the world. Towns flourish in this time of growth and prosperity, becoming influential centers of trade, and the people grow strong under a firm but gentle yoke. And in this magical realm, not one slave's mind harbors rebellion, not one peasant's dreams bend murderous, and the lips of every lord affirm as king the man who thieved the crown. You would have us believe this rot, John Lackland?
Come, John. Surely you must have known we would require proof of Richard's death before we'd give consent to have you crowned king.
I'd sooner crown a cockerel than this liar! King Richard languishes in a foreign cell, awaiting ransom still. All England knows his brother John's intent is not to free him.
What proof is there that Richard lives? We have John's word that he does not.
And even if Richard were alive, who among us would have his return? Longsword? Richard's fate is of no consequence. The fate of England, however, is. And while I live, this clumsy child will not be seated upon England's throne!
Who then, Wulfric the Wild? You?
Better I than you, Mark de Rampain.
Has it come to this, then?
Guards, these men are traitors. We would they were executed immediately.
What is the meaning of this? No!
A new day in England, indeed.
Blast! I'll have to mark my targets more carefully next time.
And then the scoundrels' men moved in on my wagons, making off with the remainder of my earnings. They led me to their encampment, mocking me the while, and then they tied me to a chair until nightfall, when all was served with a dinner I paid a week's, month's profit for.
I trust the meal was filling.
This is the second time I've been waylaid by Robin Hood in as many months. Will you do nothing? Have I been misinformed? Are you or are you not the Sheriff of Nottingham?
Robin Hood has been a thorn in my side for quite some time. Believe me, if it were that easy to have him brought to justice, I would have...
Ah! A month ago you said the same. If King Richard weren't
King
absent from
John,
the throne...
merchant, and well you would be to remember it.
Well, then, I'll bring my grievances to him, if that's what you suggest. You'll find I have many friends of influence, Sheriff. If you're unable to handle your responsibilities, I'm sure King John would like to hear of it.
Come not between myself and the king. For it is to him I answer, and to him alone, and not some petty money-loving merchant and his nasty little friends.
I didn't mean to...
If you wish Robin Hood captured, then I recommend that you arm yourself with a stout cudgel and seek to brain him yourself. For with the entire country at war, King John will not spare the men necessary to cleanse Sherwood of villainy.
I see. Well, if it's men you need... As I've said, I've friends of influence. Just say the word and I'll have an army at your doorstep by lunchtime.
Never have I entered Sherwood with such a force. Yes, very well. With an army we will march upon the outlaw encampment, and with a show of arms we will have our satisfaction. You are indeed more useful than first I supposed, merchant.
Likewise, Sheriff. Likewise.
Let's take a look at the land. What next, I wonder? Let's see what England has to offer. Excellent. Quite a haul.
Uncle.
Will Scarlet, what brings you here? I thought you were off prowling for dinner guests to fill our table. And our coffers.
I was until I came upon one of your men.
Not entirely surprising, is it? We do live here.
The Sheriff of Nottingham marches on Sherwood in force.
His advance is sooner than I had expected. Little John?
Gathers as many men as he can find. He sent scouts are looking for you.
When have they ever found me?
I will make your position known to them. You shall have your men shortly.
Unless John dawdles. What next? So, who will pay for dinner tomorrow? Excellent. Quite a haul.
Pardon me, sir, but could you direct me to the nearest constable? My friends and I are quite drunk, and we look for a fight.
Follow the arrows. How many men does the sheriff field, John?
An army marches with him. More men than I've ever seen him marshal.
Where did he find them all? Not in Prince John's backyard.
Aye, for we have intercepted every letter the troublesome sheriff has sent to the prince. Not one of his requests for troops and armaments has passed through Sherwood without our pens upon it.
From elsewhere, then, comes this army. I suppose we'll have to have them all for dinner. Anything less would be bloody inhospitable. How many of our men do you bring, John?
Enough.
They are ready?
They will do whatever you require of them.
Then let us begin. For I've thought of a new way to humble the sheriff when this is over.
Hey, mate. Where shall they be assigned? Spend as much as you need. We can always steal more. Yes, Robin? Where shall they be assigned? Spend as much as you need. We can always steal more. Hey, mate. Where shall they march?
Robin, what the devil is going on here? In your last letter to me, you swore that it would be at least a month before the sheriff would make his advance.
I misjudged how long it would take for the sheriff to be bullied into action. What? There's a first time for everything.
Obviously, you fooled yourself into thinking that setting yourself up for disaster is somehow a trivial matter. And of course, none of your friends pointed out that perhaps it would not be such a good idea to rob such a well-connected merchant.
He deserved it!
And evidently you've forgotten that the sheriff serves a new master. He's far more worried about John's opinion than he was Richard's.
What this time? Assign them somewhere, Robin. More troops might help our cause. What this time? That assignment? Yes, Robin? From where shall they be pulled? What shall be their new assignment? Tell me how many shall be transferred. Hey, mate. To where shall they march? Yes, Robin? Join me for a drink, late.
What next, I wonder? Let's see what England has to offer. Excellent. Quite a haul.
Yes, Robin? Where shall they be assigned? Spend as much as you need. We can always steal more. Hey, mate. To where shall they march?
Robin, I've news of England.
Can it wait? We still defend Sherwood.
John has declared Richard dead and has claimed the crown for his own.
He has been ruling as if he were king for some time already. I see absolutely no difference.
The difference is that John tried to murder the entire royal council. He failed, but of the 6 ruling lords, only 4 remain. It is war, Robin.
I care not about such matters of state.
Take care then to explain your indifference to the armies that come marching through your forest to join this new campaign.
Marion, there already is an army in my forest, and I must deal with them first. I promise you. We shall speak on this later. So, who will pay for dinner tomorrow? Excellent! Quite a haul.
Hey, mate. Where shall they be assigned? Spend as much as you need. We can always steal more. Hey, mate. To where shall they march?
So, who will pay for dinner tomorrow? Excellent. Quite a haul.
Yes, Robin? Where shall they be assigned? Can never have enough troops, eh? Where shall they be assigned? Spend as much as you need. We can always steal more. Hey, mate. Join me for a drink later?
What next, I wonder? Let's...
Yes, Robin? To where shall they march?
I grow impatient, Robin. The country becomes more unstable while we tarry here.
Be fair, Marion. We're not tarrying so much as we are avoiding being killed.
The remaining lords make war against Prince John as well as each other.
And when it's all sorted out, one of them will be our new king. Does it matter which dog deposits on the porch?
Oh, this is the single most important piece of news I've ever returned with, and you're not listening.
I am trying, love, but this battle is distracting. You will have the attention you deserve.
Robin, you fought this same battle countless times before. I doubt you're much distracted. But fine, go and defend your little fort from the other little boys. But when it's over, you will not avoid this conversation.
Yes, Robin? To where shall they march? Hey, mate. To where shall they march?
What next, I wonder? So, who will pay for dinner tomorrow? Let's see.
Yes, Robin? To where shall they march? And so did the merry men soundly defeat their nemesis, that rascally scoundrel, the Sheriff of Nottingham, once again. And of his person they did thus. They bound him firmly to an ass, in the fashion they'd fixed a felled deer.
Being sure to have attached a letter to the wicked sheriff's wife, gifting her with said ass.
The sheriff or his steed?
The donkey, of course. Of the two, the more useful and the less an ass.
Better we should kill him than expect his company in another 2 weeks' time.
Stay, Will. We are, as always, gracious hosts.
We need to talk.
A moment, love. Farewell, Sheriff, until next we meet.
London Travers, you sheep biter! If your gaping mouths could trap merchants' purses, we'd be far better served. Back to your posts, you wretches!
Nothing but a sham.
As we speak, battle rages across the land, bringing ruin to England.
Marion, the kingdom is not my affair.
As you have said, but I speak not of the kingdom, of titles, pennants, and crowns. I speak of England. I speak of a people who can but watch their homes be sacked and burned whenever a soldier's hand seeks sport. I speak of a people whose mouths hang empty as their purses, whose backs their masters bend to better make them footstools.
Already we aid them. Do we not rob from the rich and give to the poor?
And what do you give them, Robin? Gold that the tax collector will take? Come next the king demands his due?
What more can be done? Unless I were to conquer England myself, nothing would be... You want me to conquer England, don't you?
I would you save England, yes.
Marion...
If it is not in you to protect the lives of innocents, then think on this. There is a great wrong in the land. There is something perverse about the whole of this. You know this should not be, and I believe you know as well what you must do.
You worry too much about too many things.
And you worry too little.
I've no need to. Things have a tendency to fall into place, dear Marion.
Because people push them, my dear idiot. This is not natural, Robin. There is a foulness to the air that confuses the land, while the crown rests on a head not fit to bear it. If you will not act for me, then act because you are...
No, I will deny you nothing. Very well, then. Robin Hood marches at the command of his lady.
Oh, really? Then I've a couple more commands for you.
I live to serve.
But come, there is someone whom you must meet. Wilfred?
My lady.
Robin, this gentle knight is Sir Wilfred of Ivanhoe, who has pledged to aid you in your venture.
I, Wilfred of Ivanhoe, son of Cedric, Duke of Rotherwood, make offer to you, styling yourself Robin Hood, of my services, leaving it with your nobleness to retain or to ransom the same according to your pleasure.
Uh-huh.
Robin!
A pleasure, Wilfred of Ivanhoe, to make your acquaintance.
Sir Wilfred is a knight of no small renown, whose connections with the court shall come in handy, given this new state of affairs.
I shall do whatever is within my power to serve England and her true king, Richard, though it means my allies must necessarily be of dubious character.
Wilfred!
I will not make my discomfort unknown. It is better that the company I keep knows the ground upon which I stand. I like not to traffic with outlaws, Robin Hood.
Neither do I.
Please, Wilfred, if you would, take the time to acquaint Robin with your knowledge of the land. He is, I'm afraid, like a babe in the woods, new to such strange things as strongholds, tournaments, and all things political.
Thank you, but I think I'll somehow manage.
See? He knows not the meaning of a politic response. But I must take my leave, Robin. Unlike Wilfred, I cannot use my position at court to aid you directly, but of course there are other ways, though they involve a certain degree of, risk. I shall, however, return at times to keep you abreast of current matters of interest.
Keep me too.
Farewell, Wilfred.
My lady.
Robin?
So, Wilfred of Ivanhoe, what have you to show me?
A civil war has erupted in the land, and each ruling lord is vying for control of England. Nottingham, your home county and seat of power, protect it as you would your life. For if lost to a rival lord, your lands and armies are forfeit, and your enemies are many, Robin. Lord Thomas Oldcastle, of a Saxon bloodline that can be traced back to our warriors that crossed the Channel to fight for Prince Vortigern against the Celts during the Roman withdrawal from England. Thomas has grown old and nervous without a true heir to his line. Lord Geoffrey Longsword, a Saxon noble well known for his courage and personal skill on the field of battle. There may be better generals than he, but few could claim the admiration his soldiers have for their leader. Lord Reginald Front de Boeuf, one of Prince John's Norman dogs. I'd wager that once Prince John's ire diminishes and he feels safely placed on the throne, Reginald will scurry back to seek favor from his master. Lord Philip Malvoisin, a crude Norman brawler who plays at war as if his armies were toys for his own amusement. He cares little for the losses his men suffer, for he enjoys the excitement of a bloody siege even when a more diplomatic solution would be sufficient. Prince John, brother to our King Richard Coeur de Lion and usurper of the throne of England. John is the shadow to Richard's fire and light, and he has always hated his brother for this. Now with our king held prisoner in Austria, the jealous sibling would steal the crown and the power he could never claim on his own.
Ah, yes, John, the cause of all this uproar. Like the thorn in the lion's paw, Marion would have me pluck and remove him from the throne. Very well, Wilfred. Let's get started.
Aye, Robin.
What next, I wonder? Let's see what England has to offer. Let's see what the others are.
Yes, Robin? To where shall they march? Not easy now.
Excellent. Quite a haul.
I greet you on this fair morn, Robin Hood.
Nice day, isn't it, good Friar Tuck?
There are no friars in England, Robin.
And no outlaws. Come, Tuck, what news have you?
If indeed our aim is to tip John from the throne, we must concern ourselves with the safe return of the rightful king. The people are clamoring for the return of Richard the Lionheart, as his arrogant brother cares not for them.
Did Richard? He cared for his people by leaving his tyrant of a brother to rule, while he fought in his little crusade.
Richard had his faults, yes, but he ruled with a just hand. You know the people suffer greatly under John's rule, and England is divided. I believe only Richard's return can put the land to rest.
Very well, Tuck. I shall put aside what coins we can spare for his release. Between you and Marion, it is a wonder I get anything done.
That, my friend, is another conversation altogether. But no matter. I shall return periodically to collect for the ransom of Richard. Consider it well, Robin, for it is never harmful to have the people and their king supporting your cause.
My cause? This was never my cause. The things we do for women. Let's take a look at the land.
What is your desire? Until later, then, Rob.
Yes, Robin? To where shall they march? Hey, mate. Where shall they be assigned? Can never have enough troops, eh? Yes, Robin. To where shall they march? Word of our cause spreads throughout the land, and each day the number of men who would take up arms against Prince John grows. Our ranks swell.
Ranks swell? Since when did we have ranks? Shouldn't we be disguising ourselves for one of the sheriff's pretend archery tournaments?
To win a war, one must have armies. Get used to it, my friend. And here comes a well-heeled gentleman. I'm not quite sure whether to pick his purse clean or take it to laundry for him. My lord.
John Little.
Little John. John Little is a shepherd. I am not.
My apologies. Little John. I thought your name a joke at your expense.
And I thought your face a joke at yours.
Enough, John. I apologize, Wilfred, for my acquaintance's behavior. Ever the bumpkin, he finds it difficult to dispose of his irrational prejudices.
No slight taken, my lord.
What is it that brings you here?
I have spoken with some of my fellows, and I have received word that many of them would join with you in battle. For the name of Richard Coeur de Leon emboldens men's hearts still.
Rank swell.
Excellent, Wilfred. We could use more knights around here.
Indeed, there are knights in all of England who would fight for your cause, my lord. However,
Yes?
they are pledged to serve their current masters. They would be willing to break oath only if they were to receive compensation sufficient enough to ensure the continued livelihoods of their families, were they to fall upon the fields of war.
I see.
I suppose we all need a good enough reason to risk our lives.
Yes, for loved ones. That is a good enough reason for me. Very well, Wilfred. Notify your colleagues that my coffers are open to them. So to speak.
Yes, my lord.
Well. It seems that our aristocrats' friends
Not another word from you, John. When will you learn not to distrust every noble you meet? Have you forgotten Marion is of the nobility?
She is an exception. She is the exception.
Uh-huh. Come, we must attend to our plans while there is yet light.
Yes, Robin? Where shall they be assigned? You never have enough troops, eh? Yes, Robin? To where shall they march? Protect the wagon! We're under attack!
Hey, mate. Where shall they be assigned? Can never have enough troops, eh? Where shall they be assigned? Can never have enough troops, eh? Where shall they be assigned? Can never have enough troops, eh? Where shall they be assigned? Can never have enough troops, eh? Hey, mate. Where shall they be assigned? Can never have enough troops, eh? Hey, mate. All right then, Robin. Yes, Robin. To where shall they march? Hey, mate. To where shall they march?
And I tell you, this is my duty. I care not whom you say you are.
Know who has sent me?
I am the Sheriff of Nottingham, and Robin Hood is my concern. It is I who will bring him to justice.
And if John did not believe your words hollow, he would not have sent me. You have failed in your task one time too many, Sheriff. Be thankful that your king has sent a man capable of retrieving the outlaw's head for you.
You think to make him a martyr? Many would love him the more as a result. No, the people must see that all men must answer to the law. Robin Hood must stand before the Lord Chief Justice and there receive his sentence.
Brave words from one who rides upon a fatted ass.
Do not dare to mock me, Guy of Gisborne.
Do not dare to stand in my path, Philip Mark.
I will hold Robin Hood accountable for his crimes, for I am the instrument of law in this land.
Oh, are you?
Who else? Certainly not you, villain. You do not know Robin Hood as I know him. He is no mere outlaw, no simple bandit.
No man has ever found escape from my blade, for all men are mortal, and my blade is death. Already my course is set. Not even the will of your king may sway me from my purpose, much less your empty knowledge. Until I am finished here, Sheriff, I suggest you attend to other matters.
Robin Hood is mine.
Then you had better kill him before I do.
Damnation. Robin. How far will I be pushed before I take the devil's side?
Yes, Robin? Where shall they be assigned? Where shall they be assigned? Can never have enough troops, eh? Yes, Robin? To where shall they march? That is not the issue. I have no quarrel with Richard. Only his title. Why should I, a free man, owe my allegiance to one who has done nothing on my behalf besides launch a crusade against an army halfway across the world?
Care you not about your country, outlaw?
Again, you miss my very point. The king is not England. England is not the king.
John, enough. Must every conversation turn to bitter argument?
Only when he is present.
You're being an ass.
I do not need you to defend me, my lord. If Little John desires to resolve our differences upon the field of honorable combat, then I will be more than...
Wilfred, now you're being an ass. Please, let the matter drop, both of you. Now, what was it you had to tell me, Sir Knight?
Good news, my lord. We now have the engineers necessary to construct catapults with which to break down our enemies' walls and their spirits.
Good news indeed. Little John, I assume you will take no offense to this.
Aye, this is a good thing, Robin.
Of course it is. Now, have the men been trained in operating these contraptions?
I have handpicked men for the siege crews, yes.
An unruly lot.
Perhaps you would care to crank the bloody thing yourself, you pompous ass?
Excellent. Now, shall we see what havoc we may wreak with our new toys?
Aye.
Then after you, boys.
Yes, Robin? Where shall they be assigned? Where shall they be assigned? Can never have enough troops, eh? Yes, Robin? To where shall they march? Only a minute until they're upon us! Beware the archers! Bullocks! Switching to Greek fire! Switching to stone! Last! Keep firing! Eastern wall. Western wall. Looks to be an archer tower. the archers! Steady! Keep at it! Toss it farther! That's one spot we won't have to aim for! Locked it! Here they come! Steady! Keep at it! Now they're in for a spanking! Ha ha! Oh! Don't leave it standing! Give it more chain! Locked it! Wall down! Western Wall. Only a minute until they're upon us! Too short! Oh, that felt good! Now they're in for a spanking! Ha ha! That's the way to do it! Half a minute! Beware the archers! Steady! Keep at it! Locked it! Wall down! Right on target! Only a minute until they're upon us! Force it farther! Force it farther! Give it more chain! Give it more chain! Oh, that felt good! What the hell was that? Now we're getting somewhere! Now they're in for a spanking! Ha ha! Oh, that felt good! Archers on the wall! Bullocks! Give it more chain! Eastern Wall. Northern Wall. Jackpot. Catapult Workshop. Only a minute until they're upon us! Again! Crack it down! Too short! What the hell was that? Force it farther! Now we're getting somewhere! Now fire into the breach! Oh, that felt good! look here. I amend my earlier estimation. By the look of these tracks, this stag must be a full 14 points. It will make a fine addition to the evening celebration.
You can tell how big its antlers are by looking at its footprints. Well, you've a better eye than me.
What is it? Blast it!
But you will not turn this blade, Robin.
Look who has come to dinner.
Ah, but tonight I shall serve you, John Little of Half a Sage, and truly your belly shall be filled.
Such unpleasant words from such a lovely lady. But come now, Sheriff, surely you don't
You,
think
Robin
that...
Hood, are an outlaw and a thief, and by your actions a traitor to England. And now the law holds you accountable. This is my task, and mine alone. You have mocked me, you have humiliated me, but now you will see that no man may make a mockery of the law, for all are subject to it. Even you.
Prepare yourself.
All men must answer to the law.
I hope you're satisfied. You've gone and lost yet another of your swords. I don't suppose there's another donkey around. How long do you think it will take to get a catapult?
Years. All these years.
Have I failed?
Damn it.
There! In the trees!
After the bastard!
Is this?
An arrow meant for you.
Cancel the celebration. Tonight, we hunt.